Hi guys, today we're reacting to Handshake with Hell by Arch Enemy. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request by Dan W60, a longtime commenter, and we're a support of the show. Thanks again, Dan, for yet another request. Sounds exciting.
Yep. Thanks, Dan. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Even though music like that is usually an acquired taste, at least I can speak for myself. I reached a point where it's a lot easier for me to fall in love with bands like that and music like that. And I can say that Dan is perfectly calibrated to our particular taste in music. I don't think I've ever listened to a song that Dan requested that I didn't love. He also said that Elisa White Glues, their vocalist, is one of his favorite metal vocalists.
The thing with the Dan's choices, they've been spot on, but they've also been very eclectic. You know, like the Who, and you know, and a lot of metal, and it's been very sort of different, but it's all very much calibrated to our taste, I think.
Yeah.
And this so far is no different.
Mm-hmm.
Great band. I have to say the intro took me back. It felt like 90s sort of heavy metal intro. Awesome start.
And after all is said and done, since the moon eclipsed the sun, can you feel the wrath of truth? Does it burn you like a fuse? Wow, come along to the killing grounds. It's execution day. The grip of 1,000 hands squeeze the life from supremacy. And after all is said and done, when the dark delays the dawn, walk your path towards the reaper. Let the hellies of the people. And after all is said and done, before a new day has begun, bid your worries all goodbye. Fling the pen into the fire.
Judging by the lyrics and the progression of the song, it's kind of heavy. It takes a toll on the senses, although I'm loving every second of it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's probably not as hardcore as I thought it would be for some reason, but it's pretty, pretty hardcore and very, very good. I just love how musical they are. And again, when she shifted to clean vocals, it was just like, wow, her voice is fantastic either way.
Yeah.
And that feeling that I got in that intro that I said it feels like 90s heavy metal, that's what her voice, her clean voice, is sort of more reminiscent of as well.
Yeah.
When they went into her clean voice, it's more like 90s heavy metal, and then they kind of go into the harsh vocals where it's more darker kind of metal, more in line with a lot of, say, more of today's kind of bands. But they're fantastic all over the place. I mean, the guitars are awesome, the drums, everything is really, really good here.
Yeah.
Just a fantastic band. And I do like the dark theme, of the lyrics in the song, which we'll talk about soon anyway.
Yeah. Like I said about Ginger when we reacted to them, it's like they have two lead vocalists. There's a very large dissonance between the clean vocals and the harsh vocals. Makes it all the more exhilarating.
What an ending.
They
What an
ended
ending.
they ended great. I can't help but think that if I were to listen to them and not know their lineup and not know anything about them, I don't know if I would have been able to recognize that the harsh vocals and the clean vocals are coming from the same vocalist.
I gotta say, I was really impressed by everything here, but also by the lyrics. I just love the way a lot of this is worded and the meaning behind it, something I can very much relate to, and just how dark it is. It's very cool.
Talking about the lyrics, we can sit here all day, but generally what I like about the lyrics, what I gathered is what I think the lyrics mean. They're talking about how hell and heaven, it's not existent. It's just people. True evil and true goodness, it's just the people. There's no such thing as good or bad. It's just the way people behave. There's even a line there that supports that.
Yeah, it goes, and after all is said and done, when the dark delays the dawn, walk your path towards the reaper, learn that hell is other people.
Yeah.
It's a great sort of finish.
Yeah.
you know, hell is other people, which is something I definitely can relate to in general.
Every time you see a romanticized display of what people think the devil is like or demons are like, you know, in 1,000 movies or in books, you always get this perception of what evil is, and then you read the news, you see what actual evil is, you see what actually people are doing that are evil, and you see not only it's not the same, you actually get a feel of what true evil is. You know, people being thrown out of their homes, or people being enslaved, and things like that. I mean, it's a different understanding of evil, and I think that the lyrics actually point to that.
I'd say it's very relevant to today's society in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Because to me, it talks about consequences of this kind of like a collective apathy that we have, you know, in the world right now. I mean, I don't know if it's about right now, but it fits to that, because change is needed and necessary, you know, if we are to go a certain way, but no one's taking action. So that the song is kind of a call to action, like to steer it, as you put it, in the way of good rather than evil, which is where it's going.
Yeah.
So, you know, unless we do something, we are doomed, you know, to basically, you know, hell.
Yeah.
That's this handshake with hell is kind of an agreement that's saying, yeah, we agree to not do anything.
Yeah.
To just sit here and whatever, for as long as we're alive, we're just going to ride it out, and and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's really, I think about that. But yeah,
and I love it how they phrase it as, we won't go to hell, we will become hell, which is way worse.
To some extent, to some extent, we already have become that.
We won't know. We won't know that we're in hell. That we become hell. That's
and it also, there's references to people's I don't know if to call it stupidity, but it almost that, you know, like saying obey as we decay, you know, buy me a lobotomy.
Yeah, be sedated.
It's like, yeah, no need for a brain here, you know. Fool me once and I'm numb, twice and I'm dumb, thrice I won't be fooled again. So yeah. And then it says, fool me once and I'm done, twice I succumb to a handshake with hell. So with some people, like, it doesn't take much. So yeah, no, it's just very kind of deep lyrics. They do have a lot to say here, and I really did like that. But again, I love the song itself. You know, musically they are fantastic, and I really do look forward to, you know, hearing more of their stuff.
Of course, as do I. I love it how they call out the fact that people are being herded as sheep. That's what we are.
Yeah,
we're all there.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it is very deflating, you know, even for people who want change, and it's trying to kind of wake those people up, you know. If you want change, you got to do something about it. It really applies to today, maybe more than ever. So yeah, no, very cool, very cool. Thanks, Dan. Another awesome request.
Indeed,
Loved
yes.
it.
Thank you, Dan. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for your time. Thank you for sticking with us.
They are hard to define, but I don't think they need to be defined, because just beautiful, you know. It's just one of those types of songs that kind of take you elsewhere.
Reading the description, it already had me in Nordic and traditional. Those two words made me realize that chances are I'm gonna love this band, and I do. I really like this song. I can still hear it in my head.
Thanks a lot, guys. Again, we appreciate you more than you know. Without you, there would be no show. So come back again. We'll see you in a couple of days with the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.